and what doesn't fits their play style. And here we go, week 3. Semiij going up against Scar, and Scar's going to get the first pause lead off a run-up grab.
Which is something that neither of these guys can open up by with almost at all, it seems. Those throws, they are on the text. And as you mentioned earlier, with him making the switch to Ethereal, we saw him use Ravenous quite a lot at the beginning of season number 1. And then kind of halfway through, he just said, you know what, Ethereal all the way.
He works out. All right, and trading some normals in the counter-poking war. Scar is going to take advantage and get the combo. Whiffs the air throw, you know, female hurt spots issues, it's all good.
Sometimes it happens, and Semiij with the reaction to the fade. I mean, both these characters have that threat on Wake Up of are they going to teleport or not?
And the same thing there, you're worrying about in Mileena's pressure whether or not she's going to teleport. Scar sitting there with the patient defense, not pressing any buttons, that allows Semiij to get a couple throws in there.
And she pressed the button there with Scar, but that thing, so ambiguous.
And the questionable, very late break on Scar's and had the entire meter in a raw overhead teleport.
The Scar special that works with no other smoke player in existence. The raw overhead teleport to close out. No breaker, no nothing, just do it.
Yeah, I wonder what's going through his head in moments like that. Like, you spend the 2 bars to break, and I guess you figure, well, hey, you know, I've risked this much. Why not risk the yellow teleport? Works out in his favor, captures round 1, and you know how MKX goes. With Smoke and his pressure and his great button, Scar has already built back the majority of that meter.
And Semiij now has to wonder if he gets opened up here, if he has to come off that bar or not. Luckily blocking right, didn't have to come off the breaker.
Oh, and Semiij getting a little greedy. You know, both of these characters with their excellent invincibility off their EX teleports, taking advantage of each other's gaps. It's just a fun mind game to watch them back and forth. Who's going to spin the bar? When are they going to spend it? And to stagger.
What a check from Scar after the tech throw.
When trading standing forwards and trading teleports. And Scar's going to get the better end of this. Also, take a little bit of the head on the inside, analyze it. I'm not sure what he does with the head while it's inside his body, but apparently he's done with it.
And the switch
with the
early.
character change. Yeah, man.
And this is a scary pick because we all know who Scar's training partner is. And mains, pretty much.
You might have heard of him here or there.
Yeah, might have heard of him. He gets around.
Yeah, I heard he's been to a major or 2. But either way, Scar just trying to tie up the life at this point in time. Using the plus frame from the string, a lot of respect, trading some folks.
And what a whip punish
committing.
Didn't commit though.
Yeah. Teleports out, and even then, Semiij just kind of waiting, letting Scar kind of maneuver around how he wants to and playing very defensive and reactionary this time around with Cassie. And a lot of blocking, I mean.
And there we go, seeing the fade through the gap in the string. And Semiij putting another one out there, but...
Yeah, look at the patience of these 2 guys.
What a whiff again from Semiij.
Yeah, and someone, after 40 seconds, finally lands a hit that can confirm it to a combo. And Semiij, with the passive and more defensive approach to this matchup in particular, is giving him the edge.
And this just in, Semiij has not won a single game with Cassie in Season 2, and he's pulled her out 2 times before this.
Alright, keeps it safe with the EX flip kick, but instead eats a jump in. All of that fundamental defensive work going out of the window, eating a raw jump in into the reset, coming out of the smoke and grabs her, tries to punch the mask off her face.
You can't even see it. The smoke was there. This is smoke and mirrors, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy, and a nice stagger there. He's got the respect built from the plus frames off that back 1-2-4 string. And more patience. Scar caught trying to press a button. Oh wow!
Look at those instant air guns. Hello!
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, we haven't seen those all match, and all of a sudden, he says,
"Wait a minute!" And how you need to play multiple to be successful for the sake of counter pick. There's 100 variations in this game. You know, one is not gonna do it all, and I know that sounds weird coming from me, but that's why I'm not as successful as these guys as far as playing goes. Wow, Scar able to, dig back in, bringing out the demolition bombs on deck.
see the tech from Semiij where he just meterlessly flip kicked to avoid the bomb and blow up the gap? That was kind of sexy. Didn't get anything off it.
Yeah.
He still had to respect the explosion of the bomb, trying to run in for the conversion, but...
Well, in that sense, Scar used this age-old tech called blocking, allowing Semiij to try to EX nut punch his way through the gap, instead blocking it, costing him a bar, and getting him zapped anyway.
And Scar
the run under.
gets out of the corner. It's like he knew that he was going underneath Cassie because he just ran full screen, completely got out of any kind of situation Semiij just trying to apply going in round number 2, which is put him in the corner, hopefully catch him with a nut punch and do the mix.
Yeah, and sometimes the variation-specific tools make all the difference. Semiij beat Scar in that second game just using Cassie's buttons, playing a extremely well neutral game. And now Scar has the grenades, the neutral stoppers. So that just nullifies everything Cassie's trying to do spacing-wise as long as those bombs are active. And look, on display, even in the counter-poking war, Scar able to just take control whenever he's ready.
Precisely. Counter pokes, a no-no when those grenades are on deck. Oh, is it there? And now she has no grenades. This is the time to go in, but a very rare anti-air on Semiij, and that he broke the last one. He's barely alive here.
All right, can come back. Real master territory is going to break through. Plus frames. Scar's respecting it, taking his time. One combo will kill him.
Oh my gosh!
And there it is. Confirmed. Double flip kick, and wow, Semiij with the customized little loop combo, but it's enough to get the job done. The EX nut punch, just enough gravity, and Semiij still alive in this game 3.
And now, all of a sudden, with that comeback, has the momentum, and he is taking it here in the corner. Oh, puts himself in the corner. That's a huge mistake, potentially, but Mama Blade still has no grenades.
Oh my god, solid defense from Semiij, blocking all of it. Didn't have the stamina to run under the jump, but gets the forward dash anyway. It's enough. Scar has no grenades, and caught pressing buttons into the restand. What's coming up next? More patience from Semiij. Scar jumps back, Semiij follows, trying to stay within a mid-range territory to not give him the chance to reload. The nut punch.
Here comes the mix, and goes with the tick throw off of stand 1, and that's going to do it for Semiij. And he didn't let him get any grenades that match. That was because smoke against Cassie looked a little rough.
I agree there. Alright, this time Scar slowing it down himself, not completing his onslaught, wasting all 3 grenades in one sequence, but that wasn't safe. The run up, Cassie with that fantastic advancing back 1 mid. Whew, dangerous.
And there's the mix.
Yeah, they say you can't block forever, right? Eventually gets opened up by the legs, and Scar getting out that frag grenade.
Just catching Semiij pressing buttons here. And he's still got 1 on deck. And
Alright.
that could cost him here.
Yeah, not sure what the angle was there from Scar. That wasn't a knockdown combo, but Semiij will not have the meter to break. Lets him live.
Oh my gosh!
Time. And here come the instant air guns.
Oh, the instant air gun to go over the dive kick. That looked insane. What just happened?
If we could get a slow-mo and a zoom in, he shot her like directly in the face. That was so slick, so instant, and with the perfect spacing. And the anti-air flip kick, everything is going Semiij's way now.
That has got to be a GIF on Twitter after this tournament. I want to see the slowdown of the instant air punish on a whiff dive kick. That was insane.
All right. And there's a regular, traditional anti-air, the poke catching Sonya in the air. Armor's out, has enough time to finally safely reload, gets the air-to-air into the combo conversion. Scar's only going to spare 1 grenade there. And a break. Neutral jumps to avoid the explosions. Crucifix tosses young Cassie back the other way. Respect your elders. And doesn't have the meter for the restand. This is going down to the wire, and Scar again. It is. He wanted to recreate the story.
And all he needs is 3 wins tonight, and he's off to a good start. Immortall Angel coming out swinging.
Yeah, he's about halfway to the first round here against Tweedy. Tweedy trying to press buttons. Immortall Angel, the way he's just controlling the tempo almost made it look like a button check at one point.
Oh my gosh.
It was a flawless victory.
To start us off a flawless, Immortal Angel came out there like those top players you see like Sonic Fox come out of the gate going 90 miles an hour, and you're coming out the gate at probably 35.
Okay, well, he wakes up to teleport. Tweedy waiting for that, but not ready for the subsequent wake-up teleport that would come right after. What is conditioning when someone does not care? As he teleports again into the corner, this time setting himself up for a full combo punish.
This man is throwing the ground. Wow, and actually canceled it and was out of the corner. Oh my gosh, this man is all over Tweedy right now.
Teleport, yo. Oh my god, what a punish. And you're talking about entertaining gameplay. Yo, Immortal Angel just doing whatever it is he wants to do. Most people are afraid of Kenshi and his defensive options with the armor and the teleports, but no, Immortal Angel is having his way, and Tweedy with the clutch tech. Will it be enough?
And then Immortal Angel is gonna go.
But that didn't look like Tweedy to me. That looked like Immortal Angel was Tweedy, and he was the one with the overwhelming offense just running and having his way.
And I tell you what caught Tweedy off guard is that, as you kind of said earlier, Immortal Angel is, you can't get a read on someone that is kind of changing up himself. Like, if it's chaos, it's hard to read chaos, you know. But Tweedy, all of a sudden, back in this fight.
Okay, well, there's the answer, alright? It wouldn't be right if Tweedy just laid down and took it like that every single match. Running up now, getting a little antsy, trying to have his way. And Immortal Angel caught, trying to counter poke, gonna eat the bulk of that jump in from the teleport. Alright, Tweedy on point.
Oh, and the tech here from Immortal Angel with the Hellfire! Stop it, sir! We aren't ready! We aren't ready for this!
Yo, this feels like one of those like secret like Red Raptor tech videos that just came out secretly on his channel and you didn't even know it. And oh my god, wait a minute, the reactions! Wait a minute, is this enough to kill? It is! And Immortal Angel with the creativity, the swag, the reactions for the teleports, the armor counter-breaking tech, like, this man, you may be laughing at him and think it's a joke, but there's nothing funny about this gameplay right now.
And he's all over Tweedy trying to blow up that gap every single time now.
How do you contest this? Alright, Tweedy backdashes, although is it really a backdash when Kenshi does it? I don't think so. Immortal Angel still in control and looking to go up 2-0. A dominating first round from
Tweedy. And he has an X right here. He can chip out if he wants to.
Oh my god. Yo, wake up X-Ray. Why not?
Oh, just wake up the X-Teleport. That also would have chipped out.
And yo, Immortal Angel just straight up.
For it. This man's adapting on the fly so fast it seems, while also still doing this chaos. It's crazy. Did EX and he caught Tweedy pressing a button afterwards, and the active frames on the Hellfire have caught Tweedy, and he has so much momentum now. Angel is trying to close this out.
Yeah, like if you're watching this and you think this is funny, like this is very serious. Like it's not a joke. This type of overwhelming offense, mixed in with the, you know, refusal to be conditioned and the reactions, that is just a god. He's teleporting a lot, but the majority of these teleports are reacting to Kenshi's teleport and little counter pokes here and there. Like Immortal Angel's teleport game is ridiculous right now. Like this man is, he just knows.
And he is on match playing as Tweedy to potentially 3-0 a man who is incredibly consistent and a finalist from last season.
Yo, what is happening right now?
And he gets off to a start. Oh my gosh, here we go. Angel in the driver's seat. Oh, the overhead out of nowhere like an RKO. And Angel's trying to close this out.
And even then, that's just a testament to more beautiful conditioning. He's been going with the low starter the entirety of the set. Finally goes for the forward 4 overhead, and of course it hits. This is some of the most overwhelming offense I've seen in a long time. And Tweedy not gonna back down just yet. The wake up teleport canceled, trading pokes. Immortal Angel's gonna go for the jump in. Trying to bait Tweedy to come out of that armor. Okay.
Final round.
Now, wait a minute.
But Angel's got so much resources. He played a little bit slower there at the end of that round. I think he was going to try and take it, but once Tweedy got the health lead, just wanted to save the resources there in the game number 3, which is something you see a lot of top players do.
All right, and Tweedy armoring with his teleport through that gap, expended the majority of the resources, and now Immortal Angel has as well, and there it is, baits the anti-air, goes for the teleport, risks literally everything. Tweedy would have killed him one bar with that combo.
Pressed the button after the jump in, he was probably trying to armor, thinking there was going to be cap off the jump in.
Immortal Angel is in control. Teleports through the smart stuff, baits the armor, and an errant teleport, but Kenshi without meter.
And the overhead angel is going to do it with the teabag! Can we get the teabag emotes in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen?
The teabag, yo! Immortal Angel, the god, one step closer to becoming a legend of the Kombat Cup if he can win it this week. And we just found out that.
And it's going down, and Kevo is going to go to smoke.
All right, and Sooneo going to go mournful to start things off. Setting some folks there, going to get the EX Glaive out to continue the pressure. Kevo just being patient, the down one lift. A little too far out of range, but Kevo being a patient man, blocking anyway. All right, the poke into the invisibility.
And what?
Oh, and
I stand one.
Yeah, and that's the beauty now. Kitana is the queen of anti-airing. Still is in a game where anti-airs have become somewhat more prevalent now. She has the washer jumping on her end as well. But Sooneo with the smart stuff is going to use the frame advantage from the EX Blade to avoid the corner. Oh, and does the full string, no punish from Sooneo. Instead gets opened up, no confirm into the spear, but Kevo's having his way back into the corner. Oh, and no confirm on the string. Instead, Kevo's gonna wake up buttons. This is a Street Fighter. Wait a minute. Either way it goes, gets the full combo conversion. This should be enough to kill, and the boot back to the wall next to the holographic tree. And Sooneo stuck in the corner, no meter. How does he approach this second round?
On a great little conversion for Sooneo to get back into the corner.
Alright, a lot of jumping now, trading some folks, and Kevo committing this time from that smoke string. You cannot see. He disappears for the EX teleport, drops the combo, but hasn't received one of his own yet. Wow, it's smoking through that gap again.
And once again, if Kevo would have committed off that 1-1 anti-air, we'd be seeing something.
Get the pickup.
This man looks like he's done his homework.
Yeah, easy conversion there. And again, Kevo, wake up button. Sooneo a little too early with that throw attempt and doesn't watch his legs. He's forced to break.
Oh no!
Wait a minute.
Just like that. I'm telling you, KP, it only works for Scar, it seems.
Yeah, I think Kevo may be listening, and he heard that we all have a little Immortal Angel in us, and he tried to get away with the ultimate read of a teleport there, and Sooneo just remained patient and was able to get the punish on that errant teleport to secure the round. But
and oh, here comes the mix. This thing is the most expensive mixer in the market, the Hobart, as Doughboy likes to call it.
All right. Kevo
caught the backdash
again. Twice now, Sooneo converting both times, being about 35% in totality from both of those combos. Has to break, can't risk taking another hit. Anything from smoke is an easy conversion at this point. And just like that,
Kevo is going to close it out.
You know,
The punish as an anti-air on the 1 and converting into the Trident, as I like to call it. Very good stuff from Kevo to start us off.
Alright, and Sooneo now watching his feet this time gets flipped by that low from the forward 1-3 string. Oh, and Kevo had the right read there, just not fast enough. Kitana's Blaze, 24 frames of startup, sure, but fantastic recovery, just about instant when it's free out of her hand, and he's able to recover in time and get the punish now. One thing that Sooneo hasn't been able to do so far is amass enough meter to have an X-ray on deck, which then makes Kitana one of the best characters in the game. 3, and definitely top 5 when the X-ray isn't in store.
That's the third time Wake Up 111 has worked for Tweedy, and 2 out of the 3 times he hasn't committed into the full combo, so he's got to start believing in that. It's working.
Yeah, so the 1-on-1 for Kevo there, I know we're still stuck on the Immortall Able match, but you know, again, Sooneo just so casual with this meter right now, and not necessarily building his stack as quick as he needs to. He either has to break immediately or is applying pressure here. Alright, gets the offense going. This time it works out in his favor, and he doesn't commit to the meaty forward 1 string on Wake Up. Instead, allowing Kevo a frame of freedom in which he gets that 1-1-1 string out, giving him hella mileage in this matchup so far. And Sooneo chips away with 17% here, 20% there. It's just not enough damage at this point. Kevo's converting all of his hits to full combos for the most part.
Sooneo not even pressing a button there, letting Kevo do his damage. Didn't want Kevo to build more meter just from blocking, and Sooneo getting chipped to death. So very good stuff from him.
Wow, it phases through that. Wake Up Shadow Kick is going to go through this time. Ooh, sneaks the float in right now. Sooneo getting a little saucy, trying to get things going. All
38,
right,
that was some big girl damage from mid-screen. Hello.
That's what I like. And Sooneo with the answer, making the most of his meter now, getting some actual damage that matters. And now Kevo is in trouble. Dashes into the EX Blade, basically asking for the loss at this point, and chops the head off. Nice dreads. They're robotic. Who did them? I would like to know.
And Mournful, not really known for her damage, but in the right circumstances, it can add up.
Yeah, the Princess definitely does her damage. You just gotta get it when you can. Alright, and this time, Kevo again getting away with that full string now every single time. Gonna get the respan. Tried it with the water in the background, so appropriate. And a nice whip punish. Would like to see more damage being taken in that instance, but you get what you can. And right now, what Kevo has is corner positioning. And Sooneo, with the great awareness, uses that interaction to escape. Gets the glaze, plus frames, and the box just tosses it at her. I don't. Crazy. Wow, and not enough to kill, give Sooneo a chance at life.
But Sooneo actually got Kevo off of 2 bars at the end of that round, so worse things could have happened.
Absolutely, there's moral victories in fighting games, but again, Kevo showing that he will expend all of the meter if it means control of the temp and damage. A little stagger there, down 3 into the staff grab, reversing positioning. EX Blade, keeping the pressure up. Kevo has to deal with just about all of this. Yes.
And the Wake Up 111, it's unblockable, it seems, from KevoDaMaN. I think he's 4 for 4 on it.
Yeah, I'd like to see Sooneo meet him with a poke at this point. If Kevo's going to continuously wake up with a high starter, you gotta challenge him. Kevo is one of the most disrespectful players I've ever played against in the history of this team. And his philosophy is, if you let him do it, he is going to.
Precisely.
Simple. So, Soonyo's going to have to prove to Kevo that he's not going to take it again with a spring that's full combo punishable on block. The respect hasn't been earned just yet.
Ooh, Kevo coming off his bar early, starting the final round, where he could potentially finally go down in the set.
Alright, and Kevo not committing to anything. Nice hit confirmed there on the back 2-1. At this point, just trying to build some meter to have those EX phases on lock. Oh, just far out enough. Shadow kick. Alright, into the splat. 1-1-1 on Sooneo's wake up. A lot of pressure, and Sooneo's forced to break. He can't take any more. Uses the float to escape to air-to-air. Smart stuff, but is it enough? What does he have left in the tank? This is a decisive round. Sooneo built that all-important bar. Has an EX.
Oh, and he gets the open up. That's going to do it. Oh,
and
so close.
The shadow kick doesn't do just enough damage. And
it would have revived some of the energy here on the stream if we would have saw Leatherface get broken out right there. Sooneo, here we go. Off to a good start. He gets some decent damage. And a corner position. Is he gonna actually meet it? Here we go!
Alright, this time stays away and baits out The teleport string is gonna float in place, come down with the NJP, and pop the robot right on his melon. Again, back to back. Sooneo has made all of the adjustments necessary, and that's, I mean, that's the first flawless. You know, it is what it is. You gotta give it to him. And now, Kevo, seemingly playing on tilt, goes for that teleport out of nowhere. Not sure what the mindset has become. Back to the wall. No resources for KevoDaMaN. Has to do it the old-fashioned way, the real master way. Wake up shadow kick, because why not? And that blade is in fact coming back on the EX. It doesn't matter where on the screen.
Oh, and he's sending him to the fishes.
Yeah, with just enough time to hold that stand switch button. On this character, coming back to him. Dragon Naginata is just gonna stay up on that, you know, staff of hers and just want nothing to do with any of the grounded attacks. DJT gets the hard knockdown, baits out the wake up, they're both just whipping things. Patience from Revet, and a little too much as DJT goes for the throw.
And the forward one, not going to punish. That's one of those tricky things when you're lapping against Tanya, is finding a punish for the low drill and even the overhead drill, is that she low profiles on the recovery of it.
Yeah, and Revet's gonna wake up back, now getting the offense going. DJT's gonna break immediately, he wants this round now, and what a read on the EX teleport, advancing towards DJT, getting the hit on the air-to-air. That's an easy conversion for, you know, a guy of Revet's, you know, caliber, who's been playing Tanya for so long, knows all the ins and outs. And he's gonna take round one, collect the comeback.
It was a really good read because DJT was trying to read him going airborne with the most instant jump back one. She's getting beat up by the EX teleport.
Yep, and doesn't care about that earth shake ground pound move, staying up on her stick. And DJT throws a big rock. He said, "I've had enough of your shenanigans, sir. Hold this."
And the air-to-air battle has been in Revetleafing's favor, but DJT is not out of this yet.
No, this is going down to the wire. Oh, and doesn't get the combo conversion. DJT with the clutch tech.
Oh, and cuts him in half off the pulse swing. Hello, Tanya.
Be nice to see what adjustments he goes for early.
And he's just losing these air-to-airs. He's trying to get those instant jump ones, but Tanya's saying that this is a no-fly zone today.
And the instant air teleport right over those rolling rocks. Alright, overhead rocks, putting it in the proper place, and see, there we go, we talk about it. It's one of the oldest tech for MKX, you know, whiffing the jump normal into the special move, and Revet covering all the bases with the jump back one into the post stab. The majority of Tremor's, you know, better strings are all advancing, so anything whiffs, and he's most likely gonna run into the stab off momentum alone.
Using that big ol' down forward, using the hit stun to catch around, pressing another button, and he goes for the old school OTG, but only gets 6% for the bar.
Yeah, the scaled version, that was 6% for a bar. Beautiful.
Misses the trip guard there.
Alright, but connects on the stagger. Revet trying to escape. And DJT with a lot of nice blocks on these instant overheads. I mean, Revet doesn't give you time. You can't react to that. The kid's so fast and so smooth with his inputs.
Every time DJT's gotten airborne, it seems like he's gotten punished for it.
Oh, and gets the forward two. Doesn't really want that. Luckily, it's not huge of a punish this time. Breaks in the corner. DJT has no meter. And the throw just won't kill, but it'll put him in chip territory. And the armor attack.
For the money tonight. He's gonna try and stick it out with Aftershock.
All right, catches her not watching her legs now. Into the boot. Overhead rock setup. The dirty stuff. Wait a minute. I thought those type of things shouldn't happen anymore in this game. 45%. And Revit answers with a raw drill. No bar required. He just does it. And just as sure as we could tell you what Revit does once, DJT has already taken that round.
I love how after the patch, it actually took a little while. Someone goes, "Hey, if you come off the bar, it's the old stuff." And it was kind of the same way with Quam players. If you come off the bar, it's the old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, what a down two from DJT. Hello.
Yeah, DJT's had enough. The wall is up, and he's just going to stand there and let Revit work his way in. Oh, wait a minute. Questionable hitbox issues there, but it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, and that is a free whiff punish.
Luckily, the forward one doesn't get low profile to do that drill. He actually caught it near the end of the recovery, which is when she comes back up. Very good stuff. And not committing there was Revit, where he could have potentially closed out that round.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, that's just a level of respect on display, just like subconsciously. Revit, who's had the majority of those instant air overheads blocked by DJT. And wait a minute.
Oh, here we get it!
Just enough. Even with the nerf damage, the guaranteed OTG at about 6%.
Just that ground, Daddy. There we go. DJT's trying to run this back.
And patience, man. The last game we saw DJT trying, the first two games, excuse me, trying to get his offense going and make things happen. But in that last game, he just put up the wall, you know, anti-airing the teleports, waiting his turn, you know, not throwing out so much as, you know, more than just the rocks. And wow,
oh no,
great block.
DJT going for the 8,432 framed overhead. Revetleafing coming out swinging.
Ooh, and that silky smooth max range cancel on the 4-3 overhead into the low string just enough to make DJT raise up his block. Gets opened up. And DJT spinning up off for the 5%. This is a efficiency, man. And
you know,
down two. Just
I'm not too sure if I agree with it. Turning a 31% combo into only a 36% combo for the bar, not too sure there. But yeah, you know what? This man knows what he's doing, okay? He knows what he's doing.
And we'll just leave it at that as he answers Revit's near flawless with a round of his own, trying to bounce back. We've seen DJT down before. We've seen him come back. Does he have enough left in the tank?
Well, the rock saved him there for... I'm not too sure if the damage had ended, but it was close.
Yeah, close enough. Oh, and this time keeps himself up. Knows it's his turn after that jump in attack, and Revit's spinning all of the bar on the armor. Goes for the low. Flash parry. But doesn't get the grind cancel out of it, just gets the dash. Goes for the overhead. Revit's off of his last bar of meter, and wow, this is corner time. Big trouble. Revit,
the EX teleport's gonna do it!
In the EX. And that is enough damage. He's going to be going up against the test right now in the Combat Cup. Points leader, Semiij, with the anti-air. Not going to have much of his jumping around as he gets a punish on the first jump in attempt.
Oh, and I think Semiij tried to anti-air that jump kick from Scorpion. There's just too many active frames on that jump kick.
And look at the, like, how much Immortal Angel believes in himself. Only his second jump in attempt.
Oh, and look at that right there! The entire flame aura on the teleport. That had to have been a read, because Angel is a god tonight.
Yeah, see, Angel does so much. We can't even, you know, describe one great point of his gameplay before he goes ahead and wows us with another one. But Semiij, not wowed at all. Doesn't care. Chips him out. You know, 50% life lead. That's pretty much in control. But we know how much the Immortal Angel plays off of pure momentum and how his steamrolling was some of the most dominating we've seen in, you know, this season altogether.
And now we saw Angel there. In this round so far, he's kind of slowed it down a bit, and he's playing the poke game with Semiij and the Hellfire catching the fade. Hello, Immortal Angel.
Yeah, Immortal Angel is the king of offensive and playing against teleports. Like, this guy has his option selects at the ready. And again,
baits the anti-air attempt. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
What a conversion off a down one.
Yo, the down one anti-air, Immortal Angel. This guy. Flames up. Oh, and Card trying to press a button after down one on hit. Semiij taking advantage. And the wake up teleport. Who cares about Semiij's advantage? Watch me tie it up right quick into the flame or plus frames. And
what actually looks like randomness is just a controlled chaos from Angel, and it's working. You can actually see the thought process behind some of the things that he does. That one, maybe not so sure.
Alright, and a little delay gets the down one, not as an anti-air, but as a pressure starter on hit. And Semiij with the patience waits and lets Immortal Angel hang himself the double ball roll combo. Alright, starts with the dunk, gets things going. This time, you know, captures that first bit of meter. Semiij is not going to be able to teleport it or anything here now. She's going to have to take this combo.
Oh, Semiij might have watched that Tweedy match where every single time he did the Hellfire, he definitely followed up with another one and just immediately teleporting to catch him up with the second Hellfire.
Yeah, and there you go. Finally, Immortal Angel's jump-in punch is gonna, you know, get the green light and allow him to open up a full combo punish into the standing reset with the spear. Flame on. Semiij caught trying to escape. Is he trying to match buttons with buttons?
And
I'm not sure you want to do that against this man.
And he's got 3 bars right now on a potential game point for him.
Alright, mixes it up nicely with the throw, using the plus frames off that 2-1-4 string.
And risking a teleport. And this is where it all fell apart there. Game number 1 for Angel.
Wow! And the option select immediate forward 2 is going to connect with the armor, but then the EX fade cancel is going to go through it. And Semiij turns that round, you know, right back on Angel. Now his back is to the wall and immediately runs out. Semiij immediately teleports. Will we see a reactionary teleport from Angel?
Not this time around, but he's about to have a breaker. He comes off it early. Now Angel has no resources to try to mount a comeback, and another risky teleport. These are not paying off for him. And Semiij is going to try to run away with this round.
It seemed like Angel there tried to get a whiff punish, but Mileena recovered in time. And, you know, real master territory.
So, sometimes that small, minute change could actually benefit you. And wow, the teleport working now for Angel, but the hold on the fade from Semiij, where he can just react coming out of it to anything whiffing and get a full combo punish. That's what makes Semiij so darn good with this character.
Oof, and the air-to-air motions there. Nice teleport, but wasn't close enough. And Semiij now running away with this one. And the anti-air ball roll, one of the surefire anti-airs you'll ever see in the game. And just about any game, you know, 8 frame gets that low to the ground. Good luck catching her out of that one.
And launches.
Yeah. And it's looking real bad right now. The dream may be dead for the night.
Semiij now running away with this, anti-airing everything, avoiding all the teleports and fading through.
Oh my god, it's making him look silly right there. You know, nobody home on that takedown, and Semiij is not impressed.
And
down 3. You know, like that are going to continue to work, you know, as much as they can, whether the character is, you know, quote unquote good or not, to always squeeze out every last bit of juice that the character has to offer. And Rev is definitely one of the pioneers, for sure, when it comes to keeping Tanya, you know, relevant. And
this corner control by Revetleafing, oh my gosh! And going for the big girl damage, 38%.
Alright, Soonyo's gonna wake up. Some drills here. Now we're getting a little crazy. We're just gonna trade jump attacks, shadow kicks. Tries to float, but it's a little too slow for that NJP coming fresh out of that teleport. You see uppercut conversion, and Tanya taking it to the princess.
And a great conversion. Oh, it didn't get the full conversion though. Revetleafing is usually so good with those straight hits in the air.
I mean, Revit, you know, at that point, calling out the float, runs up and EX teleports from a distance to where the end of the teleport is going to connect. Like, the kid just knows his spacing, his distance. Like, he's so much the embodiment of his character, and it's always a treat to watch him. Oh, and Sooneo tried to commit to the string to, you know, advance as far as he could and stay away from it, but now the pressure's on.
If Revit wins this match, he'll move up to 4th in points, leaping over his brother and Sonic Fox. And if Sooneo wins this, he will jump to 7th in points, tying with Scar.
There you go. Everyone's trying to make a run towards the finals. It's only week 3, a long way to go, but every point adds up. Just as sure as every conversion does there. And Revit deep enough on that MJP. Oh, and tried to walk out of the range. Not quite enough. And Sooneo with the savagery, down one into the lip. I dare you to press a button.
60% of the time, it works every time.
There you go. Stat. Oh, and the double overhead. Doesn't get the jump in punch on the whip. Sooneo's going to spin the bar, trying to, you know, get rid of all his resources, whatever it takes to secure this round. Nice delay. Wake up!
Oh, and here we go, X-Ray!
Yes, first round X-Ray, KP approved, 1000%. And will it be enough to kill? It is.
Way to take all of the breath out of Sooneo. One hit away from getting around and trying to get comfortable in this match. And Revit just gives him a complete denial on any kind of momentum, and he's running away with it now.
Okay, and the wake up EX staff grab from Sooneo, just trying to get Revit off at all costs. Still has his back to the corner and throwing out a lot of, you know, early read attacks. Easy to whiff punish with a character such as Tanya with some of the best mobility in the game, especially in this variation. Alright, Sooneo not backing out just yet, but doesn't matter. Enough I don't get it. But this is, he plays the character he plays, and he's more than welcome to do that. So maybe looking to slow things down, taking the nimble variation.
Man, Revetleafing is picking up where he left off. This man is working on a 3-0 in the Grand Finals where he will run into Semiij, same path in. Just looks so dominant here in semifinals. A double drill, Revetleafing. You need to stop it, sir. That was a hood perfect.
Yeah, everything is falling apart at the seams now. I haven't been able to get anything going now. And I've actually
that actually comboed.
Alright, he's gonna get the slide and finally get some offense going, alright?
Basilisk zoning, this is very hard to deal with.
So cute. She tries to escape, but instead lands on the second force ball and gonna drill right into it. Hold on, Sooneo showing signs of life right now. Can he get this comeback complete? 2 hits, breaking that armor, and Sooneo picks her away, but we've seen comebacks before. He's throwing strings out, and the preemptive jump back one. Good stuff from Sooneo. Alright, tosses the barrel at her. Trying to tell me
profiles the bubble, oh my gosh.
What is happening right now? Dashes out and one of the most, you know, creative punishes there. Doesn't quite get the full combo, but is going to spin the bar to extend it anyway. Having his way, jumping around.
Oh my gosh, everything worked for Revetleafing right there.
That was OD. We got the little tea bag. Oh my god.
Let me see.
Get the tea bag.
Let me see.
Control literally every match we've seen him.
And here we go.
And
we're going in, and we see Revit going back to the first variation we saw from him here in Kombat Cup. That's Pyromancer, and he gets some big old damage. Oh my gosh!
Yes. I love the stripper does Pyro Tanya. She's so slick, and just like that, Revetleafing. And that was his domination. You know, Semiij thought he was prepared after just playing, you know, Immortal Angel and a guy who does what he wants. But to play 2 of those type of guys back to back, I mean, that's asking for a lot. But Semiij with the answer right now. It's going to get the jump in.
The winner of this is going to go home with $200 for the week, mind you. And the loser going home still with a hefty $100.
And he got the double hit there. 26% on that EX fireball connecting with the shrouded Mileena. Into the throw. Coming down close. Ducks under, doesn't quite move fast enough for the punish. Teleport into the teleport, and a third teleport for Revit. EX Fireball drill!
And a double drill! Pyro. And Revetleafing, who won a conquest with variationless Tanya.
Yeah, he flexed on him that week. That was for sure. Alright, Semiij looking to answer now. Doesn't care about your flex, your mastery of all your variations, or none of it. Oh! Fully charged, right into the dome piece.
Revetleafing is just in full control right now in the grand finals, and cruising on the drill kick, and here we do! Closing out just like he did in game number 1. Revetleafing in full control here.
Talking about never being tilted, did we just see raw wake up ball roll from Semiij?
No way.
Wait a minute. Young man, are you triggered, sir? Raw teleports? Oh my god. Maybe Revit has the formula or whatever it takes to finally hit through Semiij and the reads. This kid just knows.
Oh, and that is not a good trade with that dust on you.
Absolutely not. Alright, plus frames. Gonna get the conversion. Semiij, king of this. Oh, just makes the combo look so silky smooth. Gonna get the jump over Revit's gonna armor up. Forward throw as a mix-up. Fades out.
Oh,
and the side. Whew.
Luckily,
faster than the fireball.
Luckily,
yes.
that side greets Tanya's face before that nuclear explosion happened on Mileena. Oh, very good anti-air into a full conversion from Revit. Oh, and the damage from the EX.
Yeah, he tried to escape with the teleport and Revit using the EX fireball deceptively fast, getting across the screen, and who knows, 10 frames maybe? 12?
This is even doing for Semiij.
Yeah, Semiij fighting back at the commentary booth, showing up.
See? A close match finally. There have been it's been all 3-1s and 3-0s so far here in top 8.
Alright, it's gonna use the teleport, pole bouncing to maneuver his way in. Alright, patience from both guys. Semiij with a lot of defense here. And they both jump kick. Mileena's is going to connect, doesn't quite get the full combo. Oh. And a missed attempt by Revit there. Fantastic reaction.
I love the auto built-in from NetherRealm Studios to let you know that you done messed up.
Yeah, you gotta hold that, trying to backdash or break when you don't have meter. Get denied, and just like that, Revit trying to press buttons also get denied and hold this easy combo, confirmed into the EX teleport to extend it and get the job done on the ground from Semiij.
Semiij actually punishing the drill kick there, but I don't think he believed in his punish there. Didn't actually commit.
Ooh, nice take into the throw. Taking all of his damage in bunches, piece by piece, 12%, definitely adds up. And Revit just swinging around on the pole, just doing what it takes. Armors through the gap, 17%. Again, it all adds up. And this time, Semiij wouldn't have the meter to break in time.
And blows up the gap. Very good stuff from Revetleafing. And now Semiij is going into a final round fully loaded with a couple fades and a potential breaker if he gets opened up early.
Alright, stop dead in his tracks. Wow, and the smart stuff now. Cutting his jump on short as Semiij has been prepped to anti-air now. Oh! And again, even from there, Revit's waking up, going onto the pole, and Semiij looking for the teleport. Revit with the adjustment, cutting his jumps low.
And the king of converse with this character. And
yeah, this is
just out. Semiij turning things around completely.
The kid's so calm, and you know, in person, I've never seen him, you know, rock or anything like that.
Want to know his secret? He's always on tilt.
Hey, oh, wow. Okay, so we got one of those guys. Young man Semiij with the grown man mind games.
He's just always angry. He's at home throwing stuff into the drywall. But here we go. One game away from being repeat champion here in season number 2 and building, and I mean building, on the points lead if he can take this, but we're not going to count Revet out one bit. And what a down 2!
Alright, wakes up with the armor, gets the forward throw, as you know the majority of top players are going to definitely back tech because they don't want to get thrown into the corner. But Revet goes for the huge mistake of trying the anti-air Mileena's jump. One, you will not get away with that attempt as you get opened up and eaten alive, basically just submitting the round to Semiij the minute he attempted that move.
And a match point now for Semiij, tournament point for this young man from Florida.
Yeah. Alright, gonna get the down 1 punish, isn't much, but keeps Semiij honest right in front of him, clipping the legs, instant air drill, and Rev is getting nasty with it now. NJP, not ready to die just yet. Using it interactable to escape. Semiij, some basic zoning now, and Rev is gonna teleport in at the right time, gets the jump kick, confirms into the drill. I mean, my heart is beating, like, it's getting there.
This is down to the wire now. And that... Ooh, doesn't get the roll, though. On the dagger, Semiij could have got a little more there. And fading through the EX Shroud wake up. And now he's got such a health lead on Revetleafing. And Revet doesn't have a breaker, so any hit here will close it out.
He goes for the wake up drill, does not care. Tournament life on the line, he's going to let it fly. No punish.
And that time... Semiij,
yeah, the drill was too close. And business as usual. Back-to-back repeat champion representing that young gut tough gaming. Florida boys, 2 weeks in a row. Semiij joining Sonic Fox as the only repeat champion ever in the Kombat Cup's history.